Hello, everybody. I don't know where the kitten went. It's supposed to be the kitten's first live stream, and it done run off to go eat again. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for here. There we go. Hello, whoever's in. I see it says one person, three people. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Gotta turn my volume down on my phone. So we'll let a few people get in here real quick, and then we are doing absolutely great. Doing absolutely great. Like I said, today was supposed to be Bubbles' first live stream, and as soon as I hit start, she got off the couch and went and got her something to eat. So she's over there pigging out right now. So, you know how baby kittens are, they eat all the time. I'm going to reach up here and kind of straighten this thing up just a second. Give you guys a nice view of the palm of my hand. Of course, I went too far one way. There we go. So, anyways, here we are. I was going to give you a little information on the cat. We'll give her a minute to eat over here. She is, well, I can hear her clear over here. She is now eating on her own, which is an awesome thing for me. Uh, I don't have to feed her with a dropper anymore. Uh, and we'll get all into that. We'll give a little bit of time for some people to get in here so I don't have to keep repeating myself and repeating myself. And I'm trying to read what's up there on the screen and I can't do it. So, oh boy, and these glasses are dirty. And of course, as soon as I get on here, my kids start trying to text me. I think my son's wanting to know if I've started my live stream yet. All right, now we'll get back up here and kind of try to pay attention here. And I got to clean these glasses real quick. Ed, this is sad. I was kind of cleaning on this blanket here. This blanket used to be my blanket. This is what I cover up with when I lay on the couch. I have lost it to the cat. She likes to climb up inside of it, and that's where she sleeps and lays. And yes, the cat even watches TV. Hi, Lynn. Yeah, Simply Jan says hit the thumbs up, y'all. Yes, Dad is doing really well. I go over and check on him 2 or 3 times every day. Not that he needs to be checked on, but it makes me feel better, and he's doing great. Hi, Colton. My son is in here, the one that's usually on live stream with me. He's actually, his name is Colton Burden down here below. Here comes the kitten. I don't know. She's kind of looking like she wants to lay on the register for a minute to get warm. We'll give her just a second here. So we decided on a name, as you guys can tell by the title of the live stream. We've decided on Bubbles, and I think it's a cute name. It may kind of go away a little bit as she gets older. It may not be as cute, but right now it's really fitting for her, and the boys liked it. The boys were the ones that kind of picked it out, So I think Colton at one time wanted to name it Skit, Skit, I guess. Not really sure how you'd spell it. But ultimately, we settled on Bubbles, and here she comes. Oh boy, she. And I already knew what was going to happen, so I already got a rag out because she's got a messy face. Oh, and very wet and cold feet. She doesn't do great with eating. She likes to put her feet. Say hi to everybody. Oh, no, I didn't say bite my finger. There you go. She said hi to everybody. She's doing really good. I couldn't ask for her to do any better. Ow, 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 ow. Except for her nails. I did trim her nails, and they are still sharp, sharp, sharp. So I've got an announcement to make and a thank you to make, and I'll wait until ow. I'll wait until probably about 8:30 my time, which is about another 4 or 5 minutes. I gotta reach down here and get my phone charger. My other phone is dying. There we go. Yes, Simply Jan. She is very, very, very bubbly. Oh, she's right behind me, thinking about coming down. She kind of goes wherever she wants to. I mean, she goes up, she goes down. That time she actually come down fairly nicely. Most usually she just jumps. I worry about her, but that's what kittens do. I mean, just to give you kind of a size comparing how big she isn't, she's actually smaller than the remote. Well, maybe she's a little bit bigger than the remote. Look, she gonna hold on to the remote, I guess. Yeah, she's gonna. Maybe she wants to watch TV. You want to watch TV? Anyway, she's doing super great. She's using the litter box now. Um, I had 2 accidents on the floor. That was like the first day that I got her. You expected that. She didn't know what a litter box was. Uh, just kept feeding her and putting her into the litter box, and it didn't take her no time. Like I said, now she doesn't do great with the canned cat food. We've got the milk supplement that we put her on. If I mix it up in it, she'll try to eat some of it. Now she's eating it, but the problem of it is she drinks all the milk out of it, and then the canned cat food kind of presses to the sides of the feed trough, feed bowl, whatever you want to call it that I've got her, and she doesn't know how to get it out of there. So I have to go over there all the time and just kind of scrape it around and get it out in the middle for her again, and she does fine then. But yeah, I couldn't ask for it to go any better, and I don't know if there's anything wrong at all with her. I wouldn't think that there is. She's doing really, really, really great, and she got her belly full right now. And she's right down here beside me. I don't think you guys can see her, but there she is. She's a little camera shy, or it seems to be. So, like I said, we decided to name her Bubbles. We're going to find out when exactly her birthday is, which I'll tell you guys all about here in just a few minutes. I want to let a few people get in here. I was just over, I was on a live stream before this watching Jason Crocker on the Crockers, and instantly he hit like 1,000 people, and I'm excited. I've got 15 in mine, 15 people, not 15,000. So let me get down here and read a little bit. No, the cat doesn't seem to stay on the heating pad anymore. Amy, Amy's asking about does it sleep on a heating pad and towels. That worked for maybe the first night or two, and now it just sometimes it sleeps with me, sometimes it sleeps behind my legs, sometimes most usually it sleeps up here. But it doesn't set on top. It actually, when it crawls up, it goes up in between, and it's up there, and that's about all you see right there. That's normally the way that she sleeps. Um, Sometimes she sleeps on the register, which makes me think she wants the heating pad back. So I put the heating pad back down, and she'll lay on it for a minute. But when the lights go out and it gets quiet, she gets up with me or gets up here. Yes, Amy, I did try. I tried putting it on a small plate, and it just pushes it off the plate. And once it's off the plate, she just keeps pushing it around everywhere. She doesn't realize to bite it. Then I think she thinks it's a toy. And she's doing really, really, really good. She's still eating about every 2 hours, um, but she's not an extreme hog. Now, if I put a little milk in with the regular canned cat food, she does try to drink all the milk out of it. But right now, I fed her. Well, it was at 8 o'clock, so it's been a half hour ago, and there's still food and milk in the bowl over there. And she's over here. Matter of fact, she's taking a bath right now. I'm sure you guys can see a little bit of her head right here. Well, thank you, Lynn. I had a hard time leaving the Crockers just to start a live stream tonight. But I had posted on, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but we do have a Facebook page. It's a general vlog video. And I posted on there I was going to go live about 8:15. So I thought I better hold up to it. So I left the Crockers live chat or live stream to start this one. She does, Amy. She seems to like me really well. Y'all see it when Colton's here. Excuse me. Colton was here a little while ago, a couple hours ago, and she follows him everywhere. She just, she's all about him and where he's at, and he's all about her. She's all about him. So it kind of works out about perfect. But when there's just me and her here, yeah, she likes to sit right here beside of me. Uh, this has got a recliner, so there's a crack right here of the cushions, and my butt's wide enough it goes clear to the crack, and she kind of sits right down, snuggles down into that crack, and then beside me. And every once in a while, if she wants attention paid to her, she'll reach up and swat me, and I know just to reach down there and pet her a little bit. She's training me well. Now I have a few questions. All right. Well, first off, it's 8:30, so I'll go ahead and make my announcement. I received a very generous donation towards the cat today. I don't want to mention a bunch of last names or anything, so I'm just going to say her first name is Lisa. So, Lisa, if you're watching this or you're watching it after the fact of we went live, thank you so much. Uh, Bubbles now has, okay, well, Bubbles over here chewing on my glasses. Bubbles now has a veterinary appointment Wednesday. So, and I got a few questions to ask the vet Wednesday. For one, she's going to get dewormed and just, she's trying to play, and just a general checkup. Make sure that I'm doing things right. Ow, that was a little hard. Why you gotta bite so hard sometimes? I think she just, because where she got me was right there on that soft skin. But anyways, one of the questions I want to ask the vet is, why her tongue is not rough. If you've ever been around a kitten or a cat of any age, their tongue feels like sandpaper. This cat's tongue does not feel like that. And I just kind of wanted to know why. So I don't really think it's going to be a huge ordeal about taking her to the vet. I think he's going to look her over. Actually, I think it's a girl vet. She'll just look her over and say she looks healthy. I've got her all cleaned. Uh, she's, man, I was going to say she smells good, but she don't even smell like anything. Well, she got a full belly though. But I got her eyes pretty clean. You can see a little bit of a staining on the side, but I think that's just her. I don't think that's actually staining. I think that's her markings. Um, so if I can keep her feet out of the formula, then she stays pretty clean. Uh, Everything seems to be normal about her. She's getting a little more stable on her walking. Uh, when I did talk to the vet just said, at that young of an age, if they're trying to scratch or something, yeah, they might fall over. If they're running, they might lose their balance. That's normal. So I have no reason to worry about her whatsoever. We're just going to get her on record, get her a record started, so to speak, and get her dewormed. And I want to ask him, when can I have her spayed? And why is her tongue not rough? And approximately, I'd like to know. I know how old I think that she is. I want to make sure, that coincides with what the vet thinks. So, anyways, due to the donation that I got from Lisa, uh, now taking her to the vet's not going to be a problem whatsoever. And we'll make sure that this little thing is doing perfect. She's just sitting there looking at me. There is actually a light ring behind my camera. And I don't think she likes that too well. She's gone. See, she just jumped right off the couch and she's gone. She has no fears whatsoever. And she's going to go back and eat again. So the statement I made earlier about her not being a piggy, maybe she is just a little bit. All right, let me read up on some comments here. I'm not going to keep you guys here too long because, like I said, this is just, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what was going on. No, Tina, it's not milk like cow's milk or nothing. This is a special formula that you buy. It's I don't have the thing here. It's a supplement for mother's milk, basically, is what it is. Uh-oh, this says I'm lagging. I don't know what that was. Yes, Bubbles is very small. Um, we found Bubbles in a dumpster, and Bubbles was just, a week or so old when I found her. Maybe 2 weeks at the most. So, yeah, Bubbles is very small. Bubbles is still Bubbles should be still nursing on her mother for probably another couple weeks or more. I was really surprised. Like I said, I couldn't get her to drink out of a bowl. I couldn't get her to eat out of a bowl. So I bought it's not over here. I bought the little baby bottle. Well, first I used a dropper. And then the next day I went and got a baby bottle. And I think I used the baby bottle for a day or two. And then each time I kept trying, seeing if she could drink out of the bowl. And she finally took to it. Now, that being said, and maybe somebody out there can help me on this one, she will not drink water. She'll stick her nose to the water and then she'll walk right away from it. Now she'll drink milk, the milk supplement. So you guys please know when I say milk, I'm not talking that kind of milk. Actually, the kind of milk that I'm using is called. Let me find it here. I could just get up off my butt and go look. It's called Milk Replacer. Well, Milk Replacer Plus, and they sell it in two different kind of formats. They sell it liquid, and they sell it in powder formula. I was told by several people to get the powdered formula. So that's what I did. Had a little bit of trouble with it the first day. Her body just didn't seem to accept it as well it was the carnation milk that I was using. But all is good now. And I mean, I'm even down to where I don't just feed her when I mix her formula. That's what I call it, formula. I actually use regular. I don't use tap water. I buy water, and that's what I use. That way she's not getting any impurities or anything. Now, as she gets bigger, when I water her, yeah, it'll come out of the faucet. I drink out of the faucet. She can drink out of the faucet. But as her being a little kitten like this and more susceptible to parasites and stuff, right now her formula is getting mixed with store-bought water, and she's over there just staring down inside the register. Bubbles. She's just being her. She's just having fun. So I'm not going to keep you guys on here very much longer. Maybe a couple more minutes. Try putting ice cubes in the water. I'll try that. What does that actually do to put ice cubes in the water? Because she definitely doesn't act like she likes cold things at all. Yes, Angela, she goes to the vet Wednesday at, I can't see that far up. I think it's 120 or something like that. Yeah, and rehab life, that is true. I mean, the water is down there. I have not physically seen her drink the water, but that's not meaning that when I'm not paying attention, she's not over there taking a sip or two. Well, oh wow, I'm going to butcher that name all up. Kaylee Lynn, Kaylin, I'm not sure. Last name is Jones. It says, why did you name her Bubbles? Well, right below you, Colton is actually my son, who it's more his kitten than anybody. Uh, it's off of something called Trailer Park Boys or something like that, and I just thought it was kind of a cute name. And I guess there's a person on this show that his name is Bubbles, and he like has a bunch of cats. She's pull. I feel like I'm fishing. She's pulling on my cord here. Come up here, you little kitten rat. And she's going to try to lick on me and bite on me. She likes to play. And I must admit, she plays a little rough, which I don't mind at all. Well, if you ask Colton, Colton can tell you all about why its name is Bubbles and the whole nine yards. Yeah, Lynn, when I first got her, I honestly didn't think she'd make it through the night. I didn't sleep a wink that night. I tried. The cat was laying with me, and I could tell it was breathing. But every time I would try to fall asleep, I would, I couldn't do it. Um, the next morning, of course, I didn't find her until what? I think it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Um, I think that's when it was. Anyways, I stayed up all night with it. It was kind of lethargic, I guess. I don't know. I think it was still just frozen, basically. Um, she liked sleeping on the heaters. I didn't know about the heating pad at that time. And then as it started cracking daylight, somebody had mentioned a heating pad. I knew I had one, so I went and run and got it. And she pretty much slept. Of course, I'm making up the times because I don't really remember, but I would say it was probably about from 7 o'clock in the morning till 4 or 5 o'clock that evening. She slept on that heat blanket and really didn't even move. I didn't have to touch her, but I could look down at her and see that she was still breathing. And I really figured that she wouldn't make it. She got up like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and she was doing okay. She was still, like I said, she was off balance. She was still shivering. Even on the first time I brought her on live stream, she was still shivering and everything. And then all of a sudden, I kind of had a little bit of a scare. I went to Walmart. I needed to get that milk replacer. I needed to get a bottle. I needed to get toys for it. I needed to get a couple stuffed animals for it to sleep with, which it does not sleep with. But, anyways, I needed to get all this stuff, and I couldn't just like take her with me. I know I could have probably. But, so I made sure she had everything that she needed here. Mind you, she was not eating or drinking on her own yet. Uh, I was scared she'd fall off the couch, so I just put a big pile of stuff down on the floor for her to set in. And when I come back, I couldn't find her. I hunted this place high and low. I still to this day don't know where she was. Uh, I thought, oh my God, it followed me outside and it's gone. So I went out there and I looked all around and everything. I didn't see any footprints, no nothing. I thought, well, I don't know. I can't explain what happened to her. And it was a couple hours. I searched and searched and searched and could not find her. Then all of a sudden, there she was. I went to the kitchen, uh, turned around, and almost stepped on her because there she was. And she was completely different than the cat that I left. I don't know if her sleep finally caught up with her or if the warmth finally caught up with her or what it was, but she was a normal little kitten then. Uh, Still didn't want to eat on her own. I had to bottle feed her a little while, but she just completely did a complete turnaround. And now she's sitting there looking right up at me. And now, I mean, there is nothing, 100% nothing wrong with her. I mean, yes, she is little, but she is doing absolutely perfect. She plays, she meows, uh, she does everything any other kitten would ever do. So let me get my old man glasses back on here and check the comments again. Oh, it says Colton is in my class. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, rehab life, I can see that. That's about the way this one is. She's sweet and lovable and kind and looking up at you with them big old eyes, and then all of a sudden she tries to attack you. I mean, she does, yeah. She does all of that. Page Family Homestead, thank you for stopping by. And good luck on everything you got to do tomorrow. Oh, okay. So if that's your sister's account, what's your real name? And there goes the cat again. Jaden. Okay. There goes the cat again, trying to take off with my charger cord. Oh, that's a good idea, Tina. I will definitely try that. Okay, Colton, I've heard you talk about him before. All right, let me see if I can look up there and see how long we've been on here. Oh, we've been on here over 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to wrap things up and get off of here and kind of let you guys go back to your Sunday evening. I'm getting ready to make sausage biscuit and gravy and some bacon. And yes, I know that's breakfast, but I'm in the mood for it now. So I'm going to get off of here. And Jaden, it was nice to talk to you on here. And Colton, thank you for getting on here with me. And I will see everybody the next time. I hope you guys have a great day and even better tomorrow and an awesome night. And we will see you on the next live stream or the next video, whichever comes first. And let me get a little bit down here. Bubbles says goodbye too.